Good to see you again. Our next guest has made a slight career change from a doctor in ITV's Peak Practice to a pathologist in her new series on the BBC, Silent Witness. It's on the telly tonight. But before we talk to Amanda Burton, let's see a clip from tonight's episode.
So what's he like?
Who?
The Irishman? Small town.
Marcia, if I asked you to do some tests on this, as a friend, I found it on my windscreen.
I love the way your Northern Irish accent, you see, comes to the fore now.
I was meeting up with you again a couple of years ago, Em.
Oh, see, now you've gone all polite again. You see, you've gone all polite. Did you have to work on that that Ulster accent?
No, I mean, it just started coming out when I started playing Dr. Ryan.
Spoke to a few relations and it all came back.
Yeah.
Amanda, congratulations on the series. It's very powerful to watch.
Thank you.
Your performance is very powerful. I mean, are you happy with your decision, you know, having left Peak Practice and gone on to this?
Yes, I think it's great to be able to make a career change, or how you're perceived on television. I mean, from being in popular drama for quite a long time and going into something which is more heavy duty. Yeah. It doesn't always happen, and so you sort of leap at the chance when it comes along, and I'm glad I did.
We were talking earlier in the programme this morning about Gabrielle Glaister, who plays Patricia Farnham in Brookside, and I suppose your first image in public profile was on Brookside. How many years ago was that?
A long time.
Yeah.
I did 82 to 86, 4 years on it.
And thinking back, I mean, can you identify with Gabrielle now breaking free from the series? Was it a huge decision for you, and did you know what was out there?
Yes, it did. I mean, it took me about a year. I remember it very, very distinctly, and I remember when I was asked in to talk about staying for another year, and a small voice said, "No, I want to leave." And so I thought, oh my God. But once I'd said it, it was a big change, and it was a big decision, because it was constant employment and the financial side of things, and working, you know, and sort of going back into sort of the unemployed ranks, because I didn't have a job to go to. But I can understand it. When you've been in something for a long time, you know, you've got to make the break. If you're an actor.
A lot's been made about the grind of soaps and the frequency of them and that sort of thing. And then when Peak Practice came along, it must have been like going to the movies after that. But was there a danger that after a while Peak Practice was becoming a bit like a soap in terms of routine? And because there was talk about putting it on, what, twice a week, wasn't there?
Yes, routine. Yes, I mean they're hard shows to do. Any long-running series, it's well, the daily grind, as you put it. You know, you do work very long hours on it, and it's very, very tiring. We were spending about 9 months a year shooting Peak Practice, which is a long time, on a very long schedule. The twice weekly effort, I just did not want to get involved in at all. I wanted to keep the format as it was with the hour drama, particularly with a medical series. I felt that it would, you wouldn't be able to get to grips with stories properly if it was, you know, dealing with cancer in half an hour.
It's a great programme to have as well, and again a very strong female character you play. And there's such a proliferation of male detectives, you know, Morse, Wexford. There aren't that many showcases for women, are they?
No, I mean, I suppose, well, Helen Mirren has sort of led the field with her wonderful Prime Suspect character. No, it's been great. It's been great to play it, and I've deliberately chosen to make her quite a solid, strong woman. She's doesn't smile an awful lot, but you get to know quite a lot about her in the next 4 weeks, which is what we've got.
Love interest tonight, isn't there, as well? Yeah, but I mean, she'd have to be strong. I mean, this business, this pathology business, I mean, this...
Yeah, you're not talking about something light-hearted when you're actually cutting up bodies for a living.
And did you go and have a look at this? Did you see how this was done?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
What was that like?
Fascinating.
See how she said that? She said that in an Ulster accent. Fascinating.
It was. I did have to go out at one point, but I think that's par for the course. It's pretty tough stuff watching that, but I did come back, and then I went on to see some more afterwards. It's amazing.
Yeah, and it's
amazing.
pretty good stuff watching this series. Thanks for coming in and talking to us about it today. It's a two-parter tonight, 9:30 on BBC One. And just before you go, because I can't help but watch you and watch this, you remind me of a presenter on GMTV. See if anybody else agrees. There's Amanda Reddington, right? Amanda Reddington, our travel correspondent. And let's go back now to Amanda Burton. Spooky.
Spooky.
See,
I have been likened to Lulu, so...
Hey. Well, there we go. Amanda, thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Now, just for you, we've got 20 copies of the book Silent Witness to give away. There it is. And if you'd like to obtain a copy signed by Amanda, you can send us a postcard to GMTV. Clearly mark it with Amanda Burton book, GMTV, London Television Centre, Upper Ground, London, SE1 9TT. That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, there's the pen, there's the book. You might as well do that. If you don't do that, we'll get Amanda Reddington to
all
sign
right.
it. Maybe nobody will
Well, maybe
know
she
the
could just
difference.
go and do the second series of Silent Witness.
Yeah, if you ever fancy a wee holiday series, we can talk.